Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with Trade Out Loud, and today's Thursday. It is August 11th, 2016, and it is 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's start off with the major economic releases for today. At 8:30, we had unemployment claims, and we still have two releases that are going to come out at 10 o'clock. That is mortgage delinquencies, and 10:30, natural gas storage, and 1 o'clock 30-year bond auction. And this concludes the U.S. economic releases for today. Let's start our and let's start this time with NQ. And what we noticed what did we notice in NQ is that we had a little bit of a jump up due to the numbers, to the unemployment claim numbers. So we did have a little bit of pop, and we are into a major area of congestion at 4,800. And for me to go long NQ, I would need to see some kind of confirmation that the price is ready to tackle the 4,800 and then pop higher. So again, this is going to be the major area that NQ needs to prove and stay above in order for us to continue higher. We are in a very strong uptrend on all major time frames, and we are very much, again, uptrending on the hourly chart. So again, the point of interest is going to be 4,800, and unless we're going to have a break above that number, I'm not interested in getting it long, as price might be rejected again, once again at this point. So you could see that starting on Friday, the price was rejected at 4,800. It came back, and in extended hours, it came back up into Monday, and then it pulled back again. It tested another support area at 47.66, and again tested again this high 48.07. It tested with a peekaboo new high, came in back again. So this area 4,800 is going to be the key for us moving higher. So again, watch minor time frames, 2-minute, 5-minute chart. It's not going to be a play off the open, so I wouldn't initiate anything off the open, and especially that we had unemployment claims when we didn't have a huge, tremendous rally with it. So therefore, watch for price action going into 4,800. Wait for a pullback, and I would give it a 5-point stop if it breaks 4,800. So again, let it pop a little bit, let it come back down to 4,800, and we can actually talk about a long position only if we break above that number. Target areas for today for NQ, if we break, and this is again contingent on breaking 4,800, target is going to be 48.20 and 48.50 for the day. These are our calculated targets moving forward for NQ. Let's take a look at YM. Okay, YM continues to be my favorite, and this is because it's really hovering above this 18,500, and it's acting more bullish than NQ. So far, my game plan for YM is a play into 18,550. This is the target for today, 18,550, perhaps higher if we should continue higher. Remember, this is going to be my interest area. I would love to see an entry at 18,505 and to take it with a stop at 95. Or I would look for this area the more we consolidate into the 18,511 area, 11 or 15. I would like to take it here with the stop below this whole number. And again, like I said, projected targets, we're going to have 18,550 and perhaps 18,580 moving forward for YM if we're going to get follow through. Odds of having follow through are slim because we are, for the last 3 trading days, we have been in a very wide range. But if we should break above, look for the following targets. The next one is ES. And ES has been, okay, so ES has been acting bullishly, but again, it's kind of like NQ is not really participating as much. It's not as bullish as YM. So remember one thing, if we're going to get a very bullish environment with a potential run, YM is the way to go. YM has more odds of following through than the other two E-minis, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. So a game plan for ES, I would like it to test the 2180 area. As you all know, this area is not only a resistance area, but is also a major area of interest. If we see price coming into 2180, we might see a break of this number, and as follow through, we're going to look for 2185 and 2190. We don't have a big target for ES for today. Moving to CL and moving to oil, we did have a good call in oil, and it fell into the support area at 41, very close to the $41, which was our target area. 41.11 actually is the area where it came into in the early hours, actually at 4 a.m. And we're having a big jump right now. Needless to say, we are still very much in a downtrend, and we do have a lot of resistance at the $42 level. So that is a lot of resistance. Again, look for a short in this area. If it should continue to be bullish, just let it trade. I don't see a long position in CL as of yet. It is continuing to be very choppy, even though we had this 50-cent bounce in it so far in the last hour. So CL is not going to be a judge for me unless it finds resistance at $42, a little bit over $42, and then it comes back, maybe $42.20. I don't see a clear trade with a small risk compared to the reward in CL. GC, and this is gold. Charts are a little bit sluggish this morning on the Thinkorswim platform. Okay, this is a major area of resistance at 1354. We're going to see if this area is going to reject price. If this area is going to reject price, we're going to see a price correction back into 1350, and we're going to see it back into 1345. The more it hovers into this area, it looks like it wants to turn around. Nothing that would interest me in trading it today. So GC is not going to be a trade for me today. But again, if it should consolidate above the 1354 area, it has odds of continuing higher into this prior high right here. And again, for a target area for today, I would look for 61. It all depends on personal preference. To me, my winner for today, I think I am going to stick with YM. Hope this pre-market game plan helps, and thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow morning, same time.